Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. Today's makeup tutorial is on the makeup look that I'm wearing right here, and this is the second makeup tutorial that I filmed for Valentine's Day. I actually filmed one on Friday, today is Sunday, and it was very pink and very dramatic, but I didn't like the way the footage came out, so I wanted to refilm a Valentine's Day look today, and I kind of wanted to do something a little bit different because that one I didn't know if it was like super wearable, but it was really fun to film. But this one I think is a lot more wearable, and I actually like this one a lot better. The lip color that I'm wearing is Colourpop Satin in Naked Ladies, and I think it's such a pretty color. For my eyes today, I did kind of like an ombre cut crease, and it starts kind of pink and it kind of goes into like a maroon dark shade, and I think it looks really pretty. I like the way it came out a lot. I mostly used the Huda Beauty Textured Rose Gold Edition palette. This is one of my favorite palettes. I love it. I use it all the time. And also the Morphe x Kathleen palette. I think this is such an amazing palette. I really do gravitate to both of these a lot. So yeah, this is the finished look right here, and if you enjoy this makeup and want to see how you can get it, just keep on watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys! Okay, so I'm starting this look off by priming my eyes with concealer, and I'm using Fit Me Concealer in Fair, and I'm just blending this in with the Morphe synthetic brush. I'm taking Bay from the Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette, and I'm just going to use this to set that concealer so it stays in place. And then I'm going to take the shade Shy. So I started blending that in, and then I realized I needed tape, so I put that on my hand a little bit to get the stickiness off, and then I'm just blending this into the crease, and I'm using a Morphe R37 or 38, and I'm going to take this Flamingo shade, and this is with a Kylie brush, and this is going in the inner part of my eye. I kind of want to make like an ombre effect. I'm taking the shade Man Eater, and this is going to go on the outer portion of the crease, so I want it to flow from like pink to the red, and I believe I took Shy again so these colors blend nicely together. I'm going to take Bossy to darken up the outer portion of the crease, and I'm using that same Kylie brush, and then I'm going to go back and blend this in with that Morphe Rose Gold brush. I'm taking the shade Moon Dust, and I'm using this as my brow bone highlight. I'm now going to remove that tape, and I'm going to cut the crease, and I'm using Maybelline Master Conceal in the shade Fair, and I'm just going to go doing this slowly, starting from the inner corner to the outer corner and flicking it out. And I'm going to fill that in with concealer, and before it can go anywhere, I'm going to set it with any powder. I'm taking this white shimmery shade from the Morphe x Kathleen Lights palette, and I'm going to apply this onto the entire lid where I put that concealer. I'm taking the shades Bossy and Flamingo from the same Huda palette, and where I put those colors before, I'm just going to darken it with a pencil brush, and then I'm going to go in with that Shy transition shade I believe I used, and this Morphe brush, and I'm just blending it out. I wanted to diffuse the color a little more so it wasn't just one harsh line, so that's why I'm using this brush and that transition shade. I'm now going to take NYX Matte Liquid Liner, and I'm going to create a wing, and for this I ended up putting tape on the outer corner of my eye because I wanted a really sharp wing. I'm going to coat my eyelashes with Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I'm using the shade from the Estee Edit Glow palette, and I'm using this as my inner corner highlight. I'm going to take Master Prime Blur and Smooth by Face Studio by Maybelline, and I'm just using this to prime my face. For foundation, I'm using Lorac Porfection Foundation in PR4, and I'm applying this with a foundation brush, and then I'm going to go in and buff this in with a Sigma Duo Fiber F50 brush. To conceal my face, I'm using Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade Fair, and then I'm also going to add under my eyes my famous Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in Fair Neutral, and I'm just going to blend this in with my damp beauty blender. And After that is all blended out, I'm going to be taking Rcma No Color Powder just to kind of bake my under eyes and the other parts of my face, but I'm not going to bake too long. I usually place it and then dust it right away because I could feel my face getting dry because my dry skin. I'm taking the shade Man Eater, and I'm going to be putting this on a Morphe M432, and I'm buffing this on the lower lash line and really defining it. And then I'm buffing Flamingo with the pencil brush, and then I'm going to be taking Shy with the pencil brush again and just buffing that in. And now I'm just taking any black eyeliner on my waterline. I'm coating my eyelashes with Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, the same mascara that I used for the top eyelashes. I'm taking the bronzer shade from the City Color Sunkissed Trio, and I'm going to be bronzing with my Morphe M551. And then just taking a Morphe E4 and blending that in a little. This has no color on it. And then I'm taking this Ulta matte bronzer in the shade Warm, and I'm taking my Morphe M530 to contour a little bit more. I'm taking Becca Jaclyn Hill blush in the shade Pamplemousse, I believe this is, and I'm just applying a tiny bit onto my cheeks. I'm taking some powder to clean up the contour, and dusting that right away and blending it in. I'm taking Pink Heart and Lucky Clover from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Moonchild Glow Kit, and I'm applying this to highlight my face with my Morphe M510. I'm going to line my lips with Colourpop lip liner in the shade Fighter, just very lightly because the lip color I'm using does not match completely. And I'm going to be using Colourpop Satin liquid lipstick in the shade Naked Ladies, and this is a little bit lighter, but I really like the combination of those two colors. And I'm going to take that highlight shade that I just pointed to from the City Color Sunkissed Trio and just highlight a little bit more. I'm going to set my face with Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray, and we are done.